said my diamond water dripping on your daughter. And she gave me her number, told me call her. And they was on the shop before we bought her. And you was running shit before we caught her. The whole life, shawty, you just need to chill. Percocet, what the fuck is Advil? Blue faces, $100 bills. Blue faces, $100 bills. So much money, can't.
Listen, I know Illuminati exists. Does it exist in hip hop? Probably not, but it wouldn't be far-fetched to say that some of our people are connected. It wouldn't be, like, it just wouldn't be, you know. We don't know. And I'm just as curious as you guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I'll be feeling like I'm down with the Illuminati, and then sometimes I'm like, them niggas ain't fucking with me. It's a level of success where it's a door. It's a door. When you platinum and you getting 50,000 a show, I've been there. There's a door that you could walk in. I'm not sure if it's homo or if it's Illuminati. I just didn't take that though. I went straight.
What do you mean?
Listen. When you get to a level of success, when you getting 30, 40, 50,000 a show, you platinum, you running across the world. There's 3 different doors, right? There's 3 different ways to walk. There's to the left, there's to the right, and then there's straight. Straight is you're on your own. Let's see if you continue this success, young man. Okay. Let's see if it's all about your skills, young man. Let's really see that when you went straight. To the right, I'm not sure if that's the homo shit right there. And then there's to the left, I'm not sure if there's some sacrifice shit going on right there. And then there's to the left, I'm not sure if there's some sacrifice shit going on right there. I'm not sure because I went straight. But I was offered these doors.
It's just you were offered some gay shit?
I don't, no. I'm saying that to the right when I seen it, those was those guys over there. You know what I'm saying? Those different people, which I have no problem with. You know, that's y'all. You feel me? And I just chose to go straight, and I haven't been platinum since.
What's the deal? It's the boy Duane McClain at duanemcleantv, and today we're going to be talking about Boosie getting shot in Dallas. At least I think he got shot in Dallas. I don't know. That's what I heard. He got shot in Dallas. I seen the story, and he said it was not too long after he left Mode 3's vigil. All right, a lot of people hit me up, said that they think it's street beef, that it's some type of street gang violence or something like that, and I want to play devil's advocate today. I'm going to start thinking, well, let's say it is a street beef, okay? Even though I personally think we're surrounded by a bunch of actors, and I think all those guys are actors, and those people be with them, and I think a lot of those scenes be staged and all the other stuff. I don't know. But let's play devil's advocate and say that they are real people with real issues. So, first things first, if it is a real street beef, they need to go ahead and pay whoever they owe. Y'all niggas got kids. Y'all old as hell. Boosie, you 38. Mo 3, you was 28. All right, I had his age wrong in the video. When I first looked it up, they were saying his age was 26. And they did this with Chadwick Boseman. Like, I know that with these celebrities, they'll post like 5 or 6 stories. And each story, their age will be different. The age will be different in each story. You know, every one of them. Like, at least like the past few I've seen. I know they did it real bad with Chadwick Boseman. We didn't know how old he was. Like, they first reported he was 42. Then he changed it, he was 43 or 41. With this Mo 3, they said that he was 26 when I looked it up on multiple articles when I first looked it up. And then they said, oh, he was 28. So mad people hitting me up saying he was 28. I think they do that for the ritual. I think they personally do that to show you that they did the ritual, then throw us up, be like, well, these numbers don't add up, ha ha ha. Because I think they're catching on to what we're doing, you know. So, let's just say it was a street beef, right? They're old as hell. They have kids. Now, I'm not a street nigga, so I can't really speak on street shit. All right? I know guys who are real street niggas. And a real street nigga, y'all, is somebody who's really in the streets daily. They don't have jobs like that. They might go work a temp agency or something like that, and it's only because of probation. A real street nigga, don't tell me he really works the job. He's on probation. I had a lot of like guys who was just, for some reason, I always hung out with like street motherfuckers. They all say the same shit. We never hung out with no nerd nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know, ain't no nerd. I don't know where they get that. Okay, I'm a nerd, but I'm the coolest nerd you probably ever gonna meet, ever. But, so if you see a goon with a job, he's still a street nigga. I'm talking about, if you a dude and you've been working, now I do know some street niggas who have held down jobs for numerous of years, decades. But most of the time, 90% of the time is dealing with streets, okay? Street stuff. I'm not that, all right? And I really want to bring guys who consider themselves real street niggas on the show to defend this argument. Not to say defend it, but I want to hear their side. I want to hear what it's like to actually have a street beef. Is it really like this? Is it really this bad in the streets? Is it like this? Sometimes what happens when you are at a point where you're older, you have kids, do you continue to beef? Do you continue to fight? Do you continue to do this? Or like what starts them? You know, cause something started this with Boosie and Mo 3, whoever they're beefing with. I'm pretty sure somebody in the comments, some loyal fan who, if you're a fan and you know about why they're beefing, you clearly don't watch enough of my channel. The celebrities got you brainwashed. But the most you need to know about celebrity is their latest project and their music. Getting into their personal life, how many kids they have, and where they're from, and what they're doing, and what's business avenues, how much money they have. Now you just you're becoming emotionally attached. You're not even using what you came there for from the celebrity, which is relief. You're supposed to listen to their music to get away from shit. Now you are bringing their personal life into yours. So if you know why they're beefing and you're not from that city, you don't know them personally, you clearly just been brainwashed by celebrities and you're engulfed into their lifestyle. But whoever they're beefing with, I'm pretty sure is probably over some money. And if it's over some money, just pay them, man. Y'all got kids, man. Squash that situation. Fix that shit. If y'all niggas got kids, go ahead and fix that shit. Like, make that shit to where y'all can, you know what I'm saying, move around in peace. Either y'all need to sit down or something, whatever it is. And if it's over money, man, y'all niggas too old for that shit, man. Y'all niggas is 38, 30 years old. That street beefing shit is for them young niggas. Niggas 20, it's not really for no niggas. I really want to say that, but if you a guy who's young, and I also got to talk on this topic too, saying that I used to always say that it's only us, like, there's not other races doing it, killing each other. There are other races, but here's the thing. There's so many of them. Like, there's a Russian mafia, all right? And they're a Russian mafia. They're the Yakuzas. Y'all notice that we are the only ones with gangs who gang members don't wear suits primarily. When you think of a Russian mafia member, they got suits on. You see them in movies, they got suits. The Yakuzas, they wearing suits. The Italian mob wearing suits. Us, nigga, our shirts are off. We out here just warriors out this bitch. And usually, if you watch and don't get it twisted, they do a lot of they do kill each other now. They kill each other at a high rate. But I think it's more of a strategic to it. It's more of a code to it. You know, I don't know. If we're going to have the type of activity, because, you know, a lot of Russian mafia and the Italian mob bosses got a lot of people in a certain power. If we're going to have gang activity, it does need to be professional. It doesn't need to be at this level where how we killing each other. It needs to be more of because the Russian mafia are rich. The Yakuzas are rich. The Italian mob is very rich. The Bloods and the Crips and the GDs, I'm sure there's some rich drug dealers, very rich Bloods, Crips, and GDs. I'm pretty sure there's some really rich ones, but I don't know if it's on that level, like, at least from the visual aspect. I don't know if it's like how the Russian mob is, but I had to just touch on that to let you know that There are gangs and other races that kill each other. But here's the thing with black people. There's only a limited number of black men. There's only a little bit of us. There's probably only like 12 million of us in the United States. 12 million. I think there's 40 million. So it's probably like, there's more women than men. So it's like 14, 15 million of us. I don't know the exact numbers. And then we got the highest HIV rates and the highest prison rates. And we got the highest violence rate. So, and we get shot by the cops at a very high alarming rate. Not the highest, but we don't need to lose any numbers. So us doing all this gang violence and shit, killing each other, having street beefs, we need to stop that shit because we are limited. Not like the other races. Yakuzas, there's 1 million Chinese people. Millions. There's billions of them Russians, billions of them, all that. Look, we the only ones who having genocides out here. Every time you see a genocide on the planet, it's always black people. They really hate us. So trying to also add on to the fact about this whole entire like street beef shit, I personally feel like they need to go in and squash it, pay whoever. Now, I did do some thinking. I'm like, well, what if the dude who they beefing with is just a nigga who's bullying them? Like, hey, I don't like you niggas. I hate you guys. I'm just gonna just hunt you niggas down. Like, that can't happen. So say you go to a city and you check in, you do everything the right way, you check in properly, and then buddy like, fuck that. Pay me every week, little nigga. Now that could possibly lead to a beef. You can go back and tell your people what they did. At least I know me in that situation. Nigga did me like that. I'm going back and telling all my niggas. Be like a little kid who got his ass beat going out talking to his mama. I'm telling all my niggas like, man, they robbed me, man. They took out my damn money, bro. Go, yeah, you shoot them. You do it. I pay you. Yeah, you. I mean, you ain't got no wire on you or nothing, do you? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I handle that situation. But I can guess that could lead to a street beef that way. But if y'all owe that nigga money, whoever y'all owe, just pay them the money. Give them what they want. Say, hey, man, let's cool this shit. We got kids. We got families. A dude already lost his life, and he got shot in his leg. All right? And I'm not even speaking on no Illuminati shit. This is just real nigga shit. Like, this is real nigga. Y'all niggas got kids. Calm y'all asses down. Like, I'm out here with kids. I be thinking about, like, man, just calm your little ass down and go take your black ass to work and do what you gotta do. Nigga, you got kids. Nigga, calm your ass down. I'm talking crazy. Nigga, if you don't go take care of them kids, do what you supposed to do, you know, so I need to call them. I ain't call their little asses. Oh, shit. It's probably been about a couple days. I know my son, I ain't talking to him, man. My daughter, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother topic, but no need for it to get personal. You know what I mean? What I'm trying to say is that this whole entire street nigga shit, I want to hear from real street niggas. I want to get their perspective because I'm not one and I can do all the thinking. So you're more than welcome. If you are a real street nigga, quote unquote, do not be no nigga with no SAT score and you went crazy and shot the school up and now you got a gun. I can hear it in your voice. You gotta be somebody who knows a real street nigga. Please email me at patrock1982@gmail.com. Let me know what you want to talk about. If you don't want to come on the show, that's fine. You ain't got to show your face. If you want to come on the show, do the interview. We ain't gotta do it live. We can do it just, hey, I'll record you, and then if we do it the recording way, I can change your voice, you know, or just I can just release the subtitles of it. However you want to do it, man. However you want to do it. But I need to know. I need to know from y'all perspective of how this shit goes down, you know. And I also want you guys to let me know how weird the conspiracy guys look when we are pointing this stuff out as being sacrifices. All right, because I know we look crazy. I know people say, yo, man, you a goofy. I don't really get upset because it's like they don't understand by what I've been reading. There's a video I watched today with Snoop Dogg where he says he sold his soul. I think murder was the case. When the devil come in his room, the devil was doing that Masonic hand sign that I've been showing y'all about. The same one that Pop was doing. If you don't know, go watch my video the other night with the Young Thug. Young Thug says the devil gives gifts. Go watch that video. And I point out the Masonic sign they're doing their hands. They like folded up with a pyramid. When the devil showed up in Snoop Dogg's room, he had that same hand sign. And then multiple rappers have thrown up the same hand sign. So a lot of these guys have sold out and they are in that occult. Nori has a video. Nori, a rapper who was seen throwing up the same hand sign I'm talking about. I'm going to do it all. I'm also going to work on a video called Freemasonry and Hip Hop. But just showing you guys a whole list. Just alert. If you know about that, I already know you watched this whole video. So I'm watching all this stuff about these rappers being in Freemasonry and all this other stuff. And then I'm looking at how they're down on these certain dates and how it looks weird that every big artist, every big artist has a little artist under him that gets killed. Every rapper. And it's like to the point to where for one, we're making it okay that these rappers get killed by how much we're normalizing it. It's like now, and it's an effect to where, like a butterfly effect. Think about it. These young boys are seeing rappers getting robbed, chain snatched, and everything. $30,000 in your hand, quick, fast. $20,000 in your hand, quick, fast. They see them little dudes on stage, and they see another dude do it. It's going to pass them the idea to do it. It's almost like, say, for example, y'all see me on YouTube. A regular nigga in his car, talking shit, you know what I'm saying? People watching, they like, all right, I'm going to try to do that shit. I put the idea in their head now. I'm a regular nigga like him. I can do the same shit. So it's the same thing. Like we normalize these rappers getting killed and shot, chain snatched, jewelry snatched. It's going to give the idea to the other young niggas that when these guys come to their town, they going to do the same shit. Oh, they going to come. Oh, you know what I mean? Like, so they for one, they normalizing rappers getting robbed and beat up. Two, I just think is just weird that it's always the artists up under them. You know, that's just weird. Three is showing us that our music is also oversaturated with gangster rap. Nigga, we need some different. We need some substance. Give us some dudes rapping about bullshit, like the leaves on the ground rolling across the road, like some stupid shit. Like niggas used to make songs about going to the car wash and kung fu fighting. Like those are actual real songs that dude went to the studio and wrote. So we need to get it's oversaturated with all that gangster shit. It seems like and then it shows us also how where the black mind is at and the rest of the world the mind is at. Where they're only going to support this type of artist, you know. I feel like it does a lot more detrimental to it. I'm just saying when you look at all that stuff, you add it all to Freemasonry, the dim down on certain dates, the gematria, how the occult loves numbers and how these devils are being predicted, then adding everything up, and then once you start learning about the symbols and the numbers, the rabbit hole gets real deep to where you will come to a conclusion that, hey, these rappers might be sacrificing these niggas. Once you went down the rabbit hole I went down, I think I went down the rabbit hole and I fell for like, I'm still falling. Like once you in that rabbit hole, there's no coming out. Once you start learning about this, there is no going back to normal. There is no living a normal life and looking at TV the same. There is no eating food the same. There's nothing. Nothing's the same. You can't even meet people the same no more. Because when you start meeting, you're like, bro, I can feel your energies, bro. You fucking weird as hell. I ain't fucking with you. Like, I'm learning about this whole Tartaria thing and about how some of these cathedrals been here for thousands of years. And anytime I went around these big temples, I always got this weird feeling that something was there. Like it's not supposed to be there. Like I done went across, there's one in it was in Augusta, downtown Augusta. Right in downtown Augusta, these two buildings that look like fucking castles. As soon as I seen them, I felt something. In Georgia, the state capitol building, Georgia State Capitol building in Atlanta. I think it's Atlanta something. Atlanta Capitol. Is the top of the building is gold. As soon as I said the devil lives in there. There's another one that is built on a mound, like it's a big ass huge building built in Raleigh. And as soon as I was there, I'm like, yo, I feel like. So when you woke, you start feeling all types of different things. Like you start noticing shit from the world. So there's no coming back from this shit. None. But I went down the rabbit hole for a minute, and the deeper I went down the rabbit hole, the more and more it looks like these rappers are sacrificing them. Oh, and I didn't even speak on the Nori shit. I'm sorry, y'all. Nori has this interview on Vlad TV where he says there's multiple doors you can go down. You go down the left door, it's homosexual shit. You go down the straight door, it's straight. If you go down the right door, it's sacrifices. You know? Nori said this, who was also down with them boys. I'm telling you, I do my Freemasonry and hip hop, you'll see that he's throwing the same Freemasonic hand sign up that all these rappers throw up. You know? And I think a lot of rappers go down that sacrifice door. He said it in the interview. You don't get $50,000, $40,000 shows, $60,000 shows unless you do the sacrifice. You know? But it's the boy Dwayne McClain, man. I'm gonna put the images up I'm talking about at the end of this video. It's not gonna be the whole thing, but it's gonna be at the end. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna just put the snippet of Nori and the hand sign. But yeah, man, if you're a real street nigga, email me at patrock1982@gmail.com. Please be a real street nigga. Don't be no nigga. You done had 4-5 jobs. You ain't start banging until you was 29. You ain't sell your first ounce until you was 30. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never got no fights before. And y'all, I'm really just describing my life. I got like 2 fights. I think I'm like 0-2. Nah, hold up. I won a few fights. I'm thinking like 3-2 right now in real life. I ain't fought in years though. So, but anyways, man, be a real street nigga, man. Call in. Let me know how you feel about this shit. Tell me how dumb we conspiracy theorists sound. And if you agree, let me know if you agree or not. You don't have to disagree, but schedule a time in the day. I might set a day up for street nigga call-ins. So let me know. All right, if I get a lot of people to agree to one day, we can see what we can do. Email me at patrock1982@gmail.com if you want promotion. All right, if you want promotion. All right. What else? Subscribe to the channel. Like the channel. Hit the notification bell. They got me shadow banned. Donate to the channel only if you can. duanemcleantv, Cashapp, and Duane McClain on PayPal. This the boy, man. Y'all be safe. I'm blessed.
Ready? Beat me up, Scotty.
Mixing the sand with the lean, lighting the dark in between, heaven and hell in between.